1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take my good old sip of lemonade. Some good shit. Now, I've been meaning to make this video for a little while now, and since you guys keep fucking annoying me about it, I guess I'll actually make it. So, without further ado, this is how I got fired. But first, let me preface with some information. For those of you who don't know, I worked in a kitchen in a nursing home, which is incredibly depressing. I hated almost everyone there who wasn't a coworker, because I loved them. And actually, here are some facts about me that will come in handy later in the story. First thing is that I am not a morning person by any stretch of imagination. I have mentioned that in like a lot of my videos. I don't like people telling me what to do, within good reason. You know, if you're being an asshole about it, I'm gonna get really frustrated with you. Should probably silence my fucking phone. Thirdly, don't rush me. Actually, scratch that. Don't rush me needlessly and constantly try to rush me, because that's a really good way to piss me off. And fourth, but definitely not least, the lengths that I will go to spite someone is cray-cray. It's ridiculous. Again, that'll come in a little later. Now I'm gonna set the scene for you. You have me, a person who's not a morning person, at the crack ass of dawn, going to a place that smells like old people and oatmeal, which probably kind of is one and the same. Now people are constantly telling me to hurry up, this and that, and all that stuff, and it's not a good combination. Because I'm tired, I don't want to be anywhere else in the world but sleep. I'm at that fucking place. I'd rather be in hell having dinner with fucking Hitler than be there. It's just overall a really shitty place to work. So keep in mind that this place has been watching me for a little while, because I have a pretty steady track record of kind of ignoring some of their stupid policies because, well, they're stupid. I remember them needlessly getting so mad at me for wearing my hat backwards, and even when I put it back, they didn't like it when it was just tilted like fucking 3 degrees to the left or the right, because they were afraid that people would think I'm in a gang. Really? People wear snapbacks all the time. I don't wear snapbacks anymore just because I have hair now. But seriously, in a gang? That's literally what my boss told me. He's a fucking asshole. They just had a lot of stupid rules in that place that were stupid. That's the only word I can really think of. It's stupid. Oh, how was that for continuity? Fuck you. Now, above me just hating almost everyone in that building, they just got increasingly just more stupid in the rules they were trying to push on me. At one point, they were actually trying to tell me that I couldn't have my stretched ears. First of all, I can't take off my stretched ears. That's just not possible. And they said it was because of a concern for the jewelry falling out, which makes their statement that much more retarded. Eventually, I was able to shut them up because there's like 2 other people in that building who had stretched ears bigger than me, and they were employed as well. So their next point of attack was my tattoos. Now, first of all, my first tattoo that I got wasn't even visible. You know, it was under my shirt. They didn't even know about it until like I was air drying it once. But they started really getting antsy because they don't like visible tattoos. And when I got my tattoos behind my ears, now this is where the fun shit comes in. So I had this supervisor who was she knew ways to get under my skin. I don't even think she tried to. She's just so... Anyway, she kept nagging me about them, saying, "Oh no, you're not supposed to have visible tattoos. It's gonna scare the residents, blah, blah, blah." Now, side note, the residents actually fucking loved me. So don't get me with that bullshit, because they would call for me by name. They'd be like, "Oh, child." They didn't actually know my name. I actually had one of them call me over and be like, "Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo." Like, I didn't know people actually said that. Anyway, she kept nagging me about this stupid shit about the tattoos, like, oh, they're gonna see it, they're gonna think blah, 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 this and that. And I kept thinking to myself, bitch. Oh, bitch. I swear to God, bitch. If you tell me not to get another visible tattoo, I'm going to get one. Just to spite you. Ooh, them rhymes. But no, seriously, I was telling myself that I swear to God, if this bitch tells me not to get a tattoo one more time, I will literally get a tattoo in the most visible spot I can to spite her. Just to see her fucking face. And that's how I got these. Now, before you say anything, I was already planning to get these tattoos anyway. It was just that, you know, because of certain circumstances, I kind of had to get them a lot sooner. Okay, I didn't have to, but come on. Long story short, for that little bit, they were really mad, but they really couldn't do anything because, well, I already got the tattoo. They can't untattoo me. That'd be really fucked up. Untattooing somebody? Can you imagine that? That'd be a good idea for a movie. No, it wouldn't. God, you're so fucking stupid. So, slowly but surely, I was kind of getting under their skin. You know, admittedly, I probably was kind of an asshole, but they deserved it. For this story's sake, they deserved it. Let's just go with that. Now into the actual part of me getting fired. So basically, I was in the breakfast line, and I was setting up the trays for the residents. And it just so happened that we were kind of short-staffed. I was I guess the best one of the shift. That doesn't say much about me. And it also didn't help that the state inspectors were there, so everyone was on high alert. Especially my boss. Now my boss, or aka Mr. Macho Man Egghead, commonly known as Dickhead, was on like super tight ass, massive aggressive Macho Man overload. It was like if you were to just look at a pot of like soup the wrong way, he would just get mad at you. He'd start yelling gibberish at you. Well, it sounded like gibberish to me because I didn't fucking listen to what he said. It got to the point where I kind of like blocked out everything he said like the last 3 or 4 months that I worked there. So I'm doing the breakfast line and everything, and you know, I'm going kind of slow because, you know, I don't want to ruin the, you know, the person's tray. Mr. Dickhead always said to be wary of, you know, the trays. You know, accuracy over speed. So I was taking that to heart. It was definitely accuracy over speed. If you wanted more speed, well, you have a problem. So I'm doing my shit. I'm putting stuff on these trays and fucking throwing them in the truck or whatever. I think I'm doing a pretty fucking good job. And there's a call in the office, and then Mr. Dickhead comes out, and he's all fucking running like a full steam train after me. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Now keep in mind, I'm like 5'3", and this dude's like fucking... Ugh. So he goes across from me. He's probably no more than like... maybe like 3 feet in front of my face, and he's like,
"Oh, why didn't so-and-so get her coffee?"
And I'm like, I don't know, man, there's so many trays that I can't keep track of everything that I do, goddamn. Actually, what I really said was closer to, I don't know, maybe I forgot. And this nigga's all like,
"Well, we're not gonna be forgetting from now on, right?"
And I don't know what it was exactly. There was just something within me, something stirred within me, some pool of righteous anger that was just waiting to explode. So instead of screaming at his face like I wanted to, this came out. I don't know, we'll see. And he's all like,
"Excuse me? What did you say?"
And I swear, with the amount of confidence I had at that very moment, I could have bounced from here to fucking Jupiter with the size of my fucking balls. And I look at him right dead in the eyes, and I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. And his eyes, his beady little eyes just get so fucking mad, and they looking at me, he's like,
"Don't bust my balls, kid, not today, not fucking today."
And I play it off all cool, I'm like, yeah, alright. And that was it. He just ran off in a storm just to yell at the wall for being a wall. And that's pretty much it. I went through the rest of the workday as a normal, shitty, horrible, life-threatening workday. And at the end of the day, I got sent to the office, and this dude had the whole termination paper ready. Like, this thing was like taller than a normal piece of paper, and it was like, I don't know, like maybe like yay big. So many boxes and write-ups and shit to fill out and whatnot. All I had to do was sign the fucking thing, and I was fired. He had my fucking 2 last paychecks all ready to go for me. Like, I was done. I was out. This nigga got so fucking mad that probably at that moment when he walked away, he just talked to the fucking lady to get all my shit ready. And the idea of that, I think, is so fucking funny. Honey, it's almost done. Yeah, so I signed the paper and everything, and I went home, and I sat on my bed. You know, I threw all my stuff on the ground, and I sat on my bed, and I really contemplated what just happened. And I remember just looking up at the ceiling and just thinking, I don't have to go there anymore. I'm free. But no, seriously, I was so ecstatic actually, because I didn't have to go there anymore. I was so happy, and I was like so ready, you know, it was really uplifting. And then the crippling reality that I'm an adult and I need a job settled in, and I got depressed until I got a new job. And may I say, the new job is 100,000 times better than that last job. Pays better, actual benefits, people there aren't as shitty, and the rest is history. In a way, I'm actually really glad that I got fired, because if it wasn't for that, it probably wouldn't have jump-started a lot of things that happened. Anyways, guys, that was my story time thingy video thingy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I didn't. Well, I didn't enjoy experiencing it. So I hope you guys stay subscribed to see all my other videos. And today's outro is brought to you by Pierce the Veil Slut. Why do I attract people with the weirdest usernames? Anyways, and they want me to say, follow at ptv.wendy on Instagram, and kdudes and dudettes, I'm out. I was lucky there's a bed there, because that's an expensive phone. Oh, no, yeah, I think one of the funniest things I've ever done was, like, dressed up in, like, a Grim Reaper costume, and then I would, like, poke at their windows. I would tap at their windows with the Grim Reaper costume. Oh, shit was so fucking funny.